you're a nobody, no one cares about your daily vlog.
Yeah.
Because there's thousands of day in my life in Bali. Hidden waterfall, hidden gem. It's not hidden because there's people queuing up.
Yeah.
So you need to know what is your angle you give, what is the hook, what is your niche.
Yeah.
So my first video on YouTube is, in my opinion, a bit boring, but it did really well. Because I know, I vlogged the whole way from going with the ferry from Lombok to Bali. It's something that people will search for. How much does it cost? How to take thing, blah blah.
Scoopy gang, welcome to the new week. And I'm your host, TJ. And we have two beautiful ladies on the podcast. And one is Gwen, you already seen her. And she's the co-host today, guest hosting. Yeah. And we have a beautiful lady, which is Nienke. And
Hi guys.
she's our guest. Yeah. So first, okay, one thing I just realized before I was having a lunch at Common Cafe, and I was realized. So I'm having two girls on my podcast. One day it's Bule, and one day it's local person.
Yay.
So how is this dynamic for you first?
It's not too different. People look at me and they ask me oh my god, asking me about cultural difference and so on. But I must say, now we come at a heavy topic. I'm from Holland. We've colonized this country for a long time.
Yeah.
And my boyfriend is from East Indonesia. He's from Ambon, probably the area that has the most connection with the Dutch. So a very practical example. He doesn't like to start breakfast with rice because they eat bread like we do in Holland as well.
Oh, wow.
Really?
All these kind of things.
That's
It's
cool.
like normal for you then.
Well, it's still, of course, different. We're so far, where we grown up, so far apart.
Yeah.
But I mean, religion is the same, these
Yeah,
kind of things. So I must say, for me, it's just a very interesting learning curve. Because in the beginning, sometimes you're like, why do you do this? And it's it's not you personal. It's the whole country, the whole culture, the whole family, whatever.
Yeah.
But I like it so far. Do you have
That's
the
cool.
same?
Do you have culture shock? Culture shock when you first arrive in Bali and then Holland was it's kind of different. Really make you shit, this is cool.
Culture shock, maybe not. I've traveled quite a lot.
Yeah.
But I had it a little bit when I went to Ambon.
Yeah.
There, yes. Because here it's kind of a mix, right? I love the culture here. I love whole Bali, but there's so many Western standard things.
Yeah.
So for me, it was not so much of a shock, I would say.
So she says the men are possessive here. What do you think?
I can only tell my personal experience.
Okay.
Cannot agree.
Okay.
But I know from... So I have a question.
Yeah, you can.
Give me a question.
Another thing, I don't know. Did you date any Indonesian girls here? I don't know if you did.
She has the same question too. I didn't get the chance, or if I ever get a chance, I will.
Okay.
But I didn't get the chance yet.
I hear many stories from his friends, right? So I
Yeah.
hear the male perspective Indonesian, and then they say that Indonesian girls are very possessive and jealous as well.
You have to answer here.
Not really. I don't think so. Maybe because I have a mixed culture too. I was in Australia and then it's just it's changed my mindset and then not really. But maybe some Indonesian girls here, they're still possessive. It's oh, where do you go? Who you go with? They're always texting have you eat? Have you you know what I mean? There's something have you eat? Of course I'm eat. If I'm hungry, I'm eat. You don't need to oh, have you it's just unnecessary things the question, something like that.
Yeah.
And then now I'm not really kind of things like that, possessive thing. I'm really freedom with my partner too. You can do whatever you want. You can do hang out with the boys, with whatever. I trust him.
Yeah, same.
So
As I said, she's not a typical girl.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but I know from some of his friends. So for example, when he goes out, he likes to go around the corner here a lot for what. I don't always, most of the time I don't join. And his friends you can go. It's like, yeah, I am like, if you want to go with your friends, please have fun and don't
That's
feel,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
But
Like
that's,
some like indoor relationship is kind of hard because it's really possessive. It's like really like if you date someone, you own them. Like you know what I mean? Like
so
it's
then
not.
it's probably not just girls or men. It's
Yeah.
probably both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
collective.
I think it's more of the person you're gonna meet.
Yeah.
People these days like put you in the category and like judge you for that, right? So
Yeah.
as a guy, I mean, for me, I don't like texting. I really don't like texting.
Yeah.
I think she knows. She can see it. And
Yes. No.
the only simple words I text because I really don't like texting. If I'm trying to date someone, I would rather like go into straightforward. Okay, let's meet here
Yeah.
Yeah.
at this time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Right? Like one girl asked me, "Why didn't you text him?" I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
text anyone. I'm like,
Yeah, and that has nothing to do with cultural background,
Yeah.
you know, like it's
yeah. So I'm like, one more question for both of you girls.
Yeah.
Like, being straightforward with a girl is good or bad?
I'm from Holland, we're so straightforward. Please, don't waste my
I'm
time.
same.
Yeah, don't waste my time.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
say what you want.
Yeah.
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 Like just say we like seeing someone like, oh, let's do something, whatever like that, and then hang out for a week, and then what's your intention? You know what I mean? Like, what do you want from us? Like relationship, or just chill, or just friend with benefit? You know what I mean?
As long as you tell, it's
just
fine,
yeah,
right?
just I'm like.
Just be straightforward.
Yeah,
Huh?
just straightforward. What do you want? Like, do you
Yeah.
want like that, and B or whatever? Like,
Yeah.
just being because like in this age, we like I don't want to waste my time
Yes.
anymore, and then it's
Al-
just don't have energy for that. You know what I mean? Like,
Same. Also, the amount of. I know I'm an overthinker. I think it might be a bit more present in girls than in guys.
yeah.
The amount of time I wasted, but I also see it currently with friends, wasted on making up stories because you're not talking or you're not straightforward. So
Yeah.
I can listen for hours to friends who are like going in circles about, but then he said this and that, and we spent so much time, blah blah, and it could be all like
Yeah.
fixed with one question or one
Yeah.
conversation. Just be straightforward, then you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because my friends, I'm very straightforward
Yeah.
person. I tell
That's
you
good.
what I feel, and there is nothing hiding there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my friends like now they don't like what I do because I'm very straightforward.
Yeah.
They think, okay, you should not be straightforward because the girls don't like being straightforward. I'm like, this is what I want. You want this
Yeah.
as me? This
Yeah.
is what you get.
Yeah, exactly.
Just being honest with yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if a girl cannot handle, that's okay, or a boy, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Then that's not the person for you.
Okay. So being that's over.
That's
That's
kinda
being
cool.
said.
Yeah.
So what made you travel? How long you been traveling?
Well, I left Holland when I was 18. I'm
That's
30 at the moment.
that's
all year.
sick.
Yeah, I went to America for 1 year.
Really?
Did gap year. I went to university in California. Got back to Amsterdam. Tried to like start bachelor's there, which I did. But I just felt like there's so much more. I've seen so much.
Yeah.
Did my bachelor's. Continued in Italy. Finished my last semester in London. Volunteered for 5 months in Taiwan. There I had culture shock.
Yeah.
Came back to Holland for my master's and stayed for 2-3 years. And now
Okay.
I've been here for 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
So I heard. I mean, you told me. I didn't heard. So you're moving to Raja Ampat after 2.5 years in Bali.
Yeah, next week we're moving to Raja Ampat.
Yeah.
Papua.
Why
Oh
do
my
you make
God.
that decision?
That's cool.
Yeah, we only heard 2 weeks ago, so it's a bit stressful. My boyfriend applied for a job and he got hired.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so pretty over there, Raja Ampat. Raja Ampat.
I still want to go. I mean, I heard from the Lost Boys they traveled there, and I still see a lot of people go there, and everybody's telling me on the comments you need to leave Canggu.
Oh, Prerenan.
Next one on you or next week on, you will have a friend, so please come by.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, most of my friends is working to build up something,
Yeah.
and when it happens, I can't travel by myself. So I need to start implementing myself, like going somewhere without knowing.
Yeah.
I mean, I came here solo travel, but in the sense, I didn't came here solo traveling. I came and I met people and
Yeah.
I stuck. So which is not good, you know. Um,
But like everyone is always stuck in Bali. Like they're like staying here for a month, and I'm like, extend it.
I came for 4 months. Been 2.5 years. I haven't been back home.
Exactly. Oh my
I came with
God.
one suitcase, and I'm so stressed about packing up everything I accumulated over the 2.5 years, which I cannot bring. So,
Yeah.
So over the years, what made you like? Have you ever been thought of, okay, this is getting more stressful. Should I leave this place?
Yes. I think. Okay, I'm curious what is gonna. Is there gonna be comments on this? Bali is just not my favorite place on earth.
It's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
The reason I came was it was COVID. They just had the new business visa.
Mm-hmm.
I always have kind of winter, not depression, but I don't feel as good in winter in Holland.
Yeah.
Rainy, grey, not enough like vitamin D and so on.
Yeah.
Traveled a lot. So when I heard a friend who got here and he said, "Oh, it's sad for the island. There's no one, but in terms of for an expat, it's amazing right now." Like. I came here and I thought, okay, let's skip Dutch winter, and then in spring I go back.
Yeah.
The thing was that spring in 2021, COVID was the worst in Europe. There was curfew in my country, all these kind of things. I already met my boyfriend as well. We were kind of dating, friends, but still like, okay, I extend.
Yeah.
But to be honest, the last 2.5 years flown by, but I just haven't been happy, to be honest. Not really happy because so many things happened.
Yeah.
And especially now it's so busy, crazy things going. I got assaulted last week. These kind of things, I'm like, I'm done. There's more in Indonesia. I want to stay in Indonesia.
Yeah.
And when this opportunity came, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I know it's beautiful over there, but I'm gonna live in a wooden shed, and it's really back to basic. But it's a good opportunity now to live because it's comfortable here.
Yeah.
You know, you have a contract for a year. You have your friends. You have
coffee.
freedom.
You have a coffee. Coffee shop.
And as a Westerner, it's affordable. You know, this kind of thing. So it's so convenient to stay here.
Yeah. So can you tell us what made you stressful? I know one incident recently happened.
Yeah, so last week I got assaulted. No, the thing was I had really bad dengue. I had internal bleedings 2 years ago. So I got hospitalized, but then my recovery took so long. And since then, I think my immune system has always been suppressed.
Mm-hmm.
So every cold that's going on, everything, I'd go into 3 times here.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm out of balance for a long time. I tried so many things, which Bali is grateful. There's so many resources, different things you can try.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, I think, the combination of not having the best immune system, apparently, probably mold in your villa, because which villa does not have it, the dust, different climate, pollution, always feeling like I drive the scooter without since last week I'm a bit more scared, but I mean, I drive the scooter, but I think unintentionally you're always more, as soon as you leave the house, you're like, okay, be aware, because we drive on a different side of the road. I'm completely used to it, but there's so many things you have to pay attention to.
Yeah. And too many cameras.
So I'm like, I think that's just a thing that I'm just not feeling 100% myself. And maybe at this point I just start associating with Bali, which it's probably not the case for other people.
I thought rainy season was over because Dewey's father, like one of our coffee boys, his father and mother got dengue.
Do it.
Recently, I saw it a lot again on Facebook.
Yeah, everyone get a dengue.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be careful. There's so much. I think it's viral fevers are easy to get through here because population walking through, and you can see so many people on the road. It's easy to catch something. So, okay, you didn't know this. I know part of this. So what happened last week?
Oh, God. So it's only a few days ago, so I might be a bit nervous because it's still in my body. Last week, we lived just outside of Umalas. I wanted to cross the road. There was a truck coming from the other side, and the road is not too small, or not too big. So what do? I stand on the right side so the truck from left can come. I know it's officially the wrong side, but you just anticipate with the whole traffic, right? And there's this bule guy, this foreigner, comes by and he's shouting something in my face. I don't know exactly what it is. So I cross the road, he goes down, he keeps looking over his shoulder. I look at him as well. And okay, my mistake, I flip my finger. I was like, and I would never do something like this. I'm always like, oh, be a bigger person, and that's it. This person turned around, chased me, drove into me. I felt forced to stop. He
Yeah.
asked me twice, "Wait, are you gonna say sorry? Are you gonna say sorry?" But I was in shock, and then he punched me straight in my face and pushed him off my bike.
Oh my god.
Thank God I had a full face helmet, so he hit my helmet, and then he took off. Yeah,
You know,
it was last
That's-
Saturday.
I'm sorry.
as a man, first I want to ask you: would you think just because you're flipping the finger, he got pissed off and punched you?
To be honest, I hope in this world that there's already other things going on, because
Yeah.
if this would be the only reason,
Yeah.
and you can see from everything from I'm not too big. I have a purple helmet. I have my long hair. You can see I'm a girl,
Yeah.
woman, however you want to call it, female. If that is the reason that triggers you to risk both of us. He drove into me. We were on the main road.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I'll give the opinion because
Yeah.
this one time happened. I grew up Indian.
Yeah.
I'm Indian, and as Indians, Balinese Hindus also.
Yeah.
You never lay a finger on woman, even if she's bigger than you. Never. I'm telling you, there is no point of you hitting a woman. What do you think you are? Like, first of all, if
Yeah.
Zoe was there, she would have knocked the shit out of the
Yeah.
guy, you know?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Uh,
My boyfriend's my type fighter as well. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he was sleeping.
Oh my god.
But the thing is, like, who do you think you are? Like, I mean, people are getting so much physical these days.
Yeah.
He was not even young.
Yeah.
Like, he was European, I guess, based on his accent. But I mean, he was older than I am.
Yeah.
It's not like a
Oh my
young
God.
guy who's the
Yeah.
first time. Yeah, I know.
There's nothing justifies hitting a
Yeah.
girl.
No.
Nothing.
I'm agree with that.
Yeah, and the problem is you start victim blaming yourself, because I would never normally flip my finger.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did it. Just because the way he keeps like creeping over his shoulder while driving other sides, like why, you know?
Yeah.
But then like, was it? Should have not done it. Probably if I've not done it, he wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But still, like you must have so much anger
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you decide to turn around, chase someone, and
Yeah.
in the middle of the street, 11 a.m. There were like people saw it.
Yeah.
So much going on this world. I mean,
Yeah.
I
A
see
lot.
it every day. Okay, I drive on the road. I see people make mistakes. You know what I do? I laugh. I just laugh. It's such a simple mistake.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing. Just laugh. I mean, if you laugh, other person will laugh.
Yeah.
If you get angry, of course, the opposite person will get angry. But you say, okay, it's my mistake. It doesn't matter whose mistake is. I
Yeah.
mean, as long as you don't want to be making a big thing out of it,
Yeah.
it just happened. You never know
Yeah.
what's the person
Yeah.
is in the
Yeah.
position for.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad. And first I'm gonna say I'm sorry from man's side.
Yeah.
It should not happen to any woman.
I will punch back.
Yeah.
Well, I was,
This one, yeah. This
I will
one, take
punch
the
it,
helmet
yeah,
off and hit
'cause
the
I'm
shit
like-
out.
Do you think he will like still doing that if he punch me? Like do you think he have so much anger if he like doing that to local people?
I don't know.
What do you
I
think?
I can't say.
no, I don't think there's any reasoning behind this.
Yeah, I think
You
he's
sure?
just mad, probably like
Yeah.
got crazy or
The
something.
thing was the way you already shouted at me, just standing there. I was not like cutting him off. I'm literally standing,
Yeah.
waiting for him to pass. It was not busy. The way he shouted at me and he looked at me, I guess he was already angry for something else.
Oh my God.
And I was unfortunately
That's the
one
trigger.
who-
Yeah. I think he was angry
Yeah.
before and then seeing you and then he like get
Yeah.
triggered like
The interesting thing is you either like fight, fly, or freeze, right, in a situation. I
Yeah.
can guarantee now I freeze. That's what
So
I
you
know.
Of
know,
course,
yeah.
yeah, of course.
I
Like
don't
just
know.
like yeah.
Yeah, because someone came up to me, like a Balinese woman, "Are you okay?" And I just couldn't answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, "Oh." Calling my boyfriend, not picking up. But it was like, I think what scared me the most that it was so close to our home, like 3 minutes. Now when I drive that area, I'm like looking around, and that's
Yeah.
what I hate.
Yeah.
That this moron now made me lose a sense of safety here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm on a scooter again.
course.
I came on my scooter, and
Yeah.
one day I did not drive, and afterwards I did again.
Yeah.
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 Maybe you need to train with Zoe.
Yeah. Well, I'm leaving next week. There's no traffic there. I'm gonna live on a remote island. That even
living the dream.
I know it sounds more appealing now. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
this is a final sign. For
So-
now, it's
That's
okay.
so cool.
Yeah. Would you say you're very excited for Rajampur just because of its remote island, or is there any other reasons?
I think just back to basic. Let's see how I think I'm an introvert. Like I love to talk and I'm social.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna do so well on just less distraction.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I would love to move there, maybe just for a month, and then back again to Bali.
Have you ever been to Raja Ampat?
Yeah, I mean, like I
You
was
been?
in when Corona in Indonesia, like in Bali especially, I moved to my village again,
Yeah.
and it's just nothing in there.
Your village? Where is your village?
In Singaraja.
Okay, Singaraja is in Bali.
Yeah, but it's like kind of like a jungle thing, you know. There's not many population, river, and like cow and stuff. So it's kind of like
No, I
quiet.
saw one of your videos. Your best traffic is cows on the road
Yeah,
in
in
Lombok.
Lombok. Yes, love Lombok so much.
Oh.
So you travel much in Indonesia so far?
Wish I would be more because in the end, when I got sick 2 years ago, I didn't work for a while, so finances were not the best.
Yeah.
But I've been to Jakarta a few times,
Mhm.
Komodo, Lombok twice, Ambon,
Ambon, yeah.
I think 4 or 5 places. Yeah.
So what's the best so far in Indonesia? And
I
since
thi-
it's not Bali, what's
I think my best memories I have from Komodo trip, even though it was just also during COVID, so there was not really tourists.
Yeah.
It's on a boat, also a very simple boat, but just the landscapes, the nature is beautiful.
Yeah,
I want to go there.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. What about you?
I mean, you have any questions you want to ask?
I was like, I want to go there because I just talking to my friend just
Yeah.
before I get here, and then she just said she been sailing with Komodo, like a boat, like kind of
Yeah.
big boat for like 3 days, 2 nights, and
Yeah,
she really loving like snorkeling and
Yes.
stuff. But it's a bit expensive.
yeah, yeah. We
Is
had
it?
a COVID deal.
10 million for that trip,
Well, that's
exclude the flight.
How much you spend? I mean,
Yeah.
it should not mention all the money
Yeah.
things on the podcast.
Yeah, but like it's a bit
Is it
expensive.
expensive?
I
Yeah.
think we paid like 3 million back then, but it was during COVID.
Yeah,
Okay,
so it's
back
like
then it was-
cheaper.
Basic boat, but we did 3 nights actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get
Have you
out of
been
here.
there?
I need to get out of Canggu.
Get up from Janway and Prairie Run.
I need to justify it in my own way. Okay, I am doing podcast for fun and entertainment, and it needs to be controlled environment. First of all, I'm
Yeah.
trying to be getting out there. I did an episode outside,
Yeah.
and the more I get comfortable, the more I move out. But right now, it has to be here. It has to be in person. If
Yeah.
I travel much, I don't meet people.
Yeah.
The main people, like the people who travel, even their influencers, whatever, they go out, they come back here again. So easy to find for me to find someone.
Yeah.
If let's imagine if I'm traveling, I had to only talk to the cameraman myself.
Yeah.
Who's gonna listen to this guy?
Because in here you meet like a lot of people for different countries and
Yeah.
different mindset and perspective. So
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool.
I understand people wants me to get out the Canggu, but I mean, you're getting all this from Canggu, you
Do
know?
you ever go to at least to Ubud, Uluwatu, these kind of
Oh, I've been all over Bali though.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been all over Bali. Yeah, I can't able to get out. My next trip was to go Vietnam and Raja Ampat is in my plan because that's why I'm recording more episodes now so that I can get out.
Yeah.
It's just an investment, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You will. If you go to Raja Ampat, let me know.
I will let you know too. Yeah, I think it's so interesting because like when I see Raja Ampat, it's look like I don't know, like PP Island in Thailand, Philippines kind of thing. It's pretty beautiful over there.
But I heard it would be more enjoyable if you live in a boat.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's same like Komodo, right? So if you're on the boat, you can just say, okay, now
You go like
we
around.
go here. Tomorrow we are at this part because the national park is so big, so
Yeah.
there's lots to cover.
So you
Yeah.
guys you've been to West Java? No? Java?
No.
Jakarta is
In
next to West
Jakarta.
Java, right?
I've been to Java, like Central Java, Yogyakarta, and then Surabaya, of course, because I'm born there. But I think Yogyakarta is beautiful there. I
I want
love
to go
it.
there. I've been on my bucket list, and
It's
then
so
we heard
cool.
we're gonna go to Papua in 3 weeks. Like, can we still squeeze in? But no.
Yeah.
The food.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday I was watching Graham Hancock. I mean, I'm not sure you guys know him. He's a journalist. He's trying to find the lost civilization, and and he has a TV show, a Netflix show called Ancient Apocalypse. I don't know if I pronounced
I
that
was
right.
that. I was them. Yeah.
So I watched the first episode, as soon as I think I was watching yesterday morning, and I watched first episode. The thing I see is Indonesia. The first episode is about Indonesia.
I need to watch then.
Is it the mountain or something?
It's Gunung Padang.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
It's so the thing is that I think right now they're researching it, and they found out it's a step pyramid. It's like a 5 stories, but it was the actual oldest pyramid is like 2,500 years old. It's in Egypt. I don't Obasar or some kind of pyramid. I don't know. But this one is the oldest, like 22,000 BC was the construction start. That is
In Indonesia.
Yeah, in Indonesia.
Wow.
Yeah.
West Java. It's on West Java. It's during and before Ice Age. So it's prehistoric, and it's happened in Southeast Asia. That they call it number one oldest pyramid in Southeast Asia. But I think they're still arguing. The archaeologists don't like this.
Yeah.
They're still fighting to like arguing about this is not true, this is true, and also they're trying to research what is the reason they built this.
Yeah.
Is for religious purposes or not.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna go there because it's the
I'm
oldest.
gonna watch tonight. I want to see this.
Yeah, it's the first episode.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's alien?
You see, that's the thing. It's right up on the hill. It's not on the ground. It's right up on the hill. How in the hell they built 5 stories on a hill? I'm like, I get 22,000 years before Christ, you know?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Do you guys think there is something to it?
Aliens?
Yeah. Not aliens. So like humans which are lost in the cause were able to have this kind of technology to build something.
I'm just surprised. I love history.
Okay.
I love culture. That's why I love being in this big, diverse country, because my country is so small, like, there's no culture.
Yeah.
But these kind of things, like, I don't know, in a
Scares
sense that...
you?
No, not scares me. I think it's fascinating,
Yeah.
but I know I can go down in this loophole of,
Yeah.
like, wanting to know more. Sometimes I just need to accept that
yeah.
I will find out one day, or if not, it's also fine.
It'll be good for your TikTok videos
Yeah.
to find out this, and maybe I don't think not a lot of people knows it. That's why I wanted to put it out there
Yeah.
also. There will be prehistoric.
I'm gonna
place
check
to
the
watch it.
episode for tonight for sure.
Yeah.
Especially like, have you heard about civilization, about Atlantis?
Yeah. I mean,
That's pretty
I
cool.
heard this on
I
Joe
love
Rogan.
it. I love it. It's like under the water before they have like kingdom, whatever like that.
Yeah.
And then they found someone drawing a plane on the wall. That's great. I was like, is that real? So it's like, it must be something like really modern back in that day, and then it's just civilization, something like that, and it just wiped everything out.
But isn't it fascinating that people like 4,000 years ago were so smart, and then if you look at our Earth nowadays, like, what are we doing?
We're relying on AI right now. That's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think I don't know who I was talking to. Because as a kid, I used to remember phone numbers. I still remember my father's phone number,
Same.
but nothing else. I don't remember anybody's phone number. I don't even know which letter it starts, which number it starts with.
Yeah.
Where are we going? I mean, I understand AI is helping your human capabilities, and I saw the actual video yesterday. Chinese, the kids in the school get a AI kind of camera here, and the parents and the teacher knows what they're answering, what they're looking at.
It goes too far. in my
And that
opinion.
gets like it's like that's too far, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what you're doing, and too many cameras in the road. Imagine that, and having a camera on your face.
It's so crazy. Everyone's camera right now.
Yeah, let's not go there. let's, not,
Topic.
let's not go there. So tell me about this content creation side. You're pretty famous on TikTok.
How many followers you have?
Almost 50,000. 49.304, I think.
Do you feel all this like being popular, or you're like it's just normal in TikTok?
Yeah.
it's funny when people come up to you and like, you're Nona Holland, right? I call myself Nona Holland because Nienke, no one knows how to pronounce. Nona is like girl
Easy,
in where my boyfriend's from, Holland.
Yeah.
People, my background is marketing, so it's like people need to know from my name where I'm kind of from, but they also should know I'm here. No, I started TikTok for fun. I was afraid, scared to post more on Instagram because what's it my friends and family gonna think? So I started literally on TikTok, never used it, and I think within 3 weeks I had 10,000 followers.
3 weeks, huh?
Yeah.
Do you know how many followers I have?
No.
4.
That's fine, but did you ever post something?
I'll post my my daily, making juice, cooking, something like that. But some people watch it like 200 people, but then my followers only 4.
Okay, this is one thing I realized with social media. Either you have to be beautiful or you have to put out controversial stuff.
So the thing, talking about being beautiful, right? So I started YouTube 10 days ago.
Okay. 10 days ago?
So you make a YouTube?
Yeah, I've made 2 videos now, but it's pretty good, but it's just getting used to it, right? It's so different, the long format, doing it in public, these kind of things.
Yeah.
My birthday is in June, end of June. And I thought, okay, if I have the 1,000 subscribers by June, then I'll be happy.
Yeah.
I think after 8 days, I had 1,200. And then someone responded to my Instagram story and he said, yeah, but it's different for attractive people, his words. He said, because my channel took me 5 years to get 1,000 and you have it within 8 days.
That's so crazy.
That's what I would like to know, because I feel like it's easy to attract. I mean, I wouldn't say it's true, but I feel it happens 70% of the time.
Probably. It's a video format, right?
Yeah.
So whatever you see, doesn't matter if it's the person or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think in my... I still see it kind of as luck. But on the other hand, I know from almost 49,000 people what they like to see.
Yeah.
I've been on TikTok for 1.5 years now. Plus, I'm a marketeer.
Yeah. Maybe you need to give me some ideas. I'm still
give it a trick.
I mean, it's just about being smart, right? I see so many people coming to Bali. I mean, what can I say? Because I started my content creation in Bali as well.
Yeah.
But it was literally for fun. Also, I think what jump-started was back then it was really easy on TikTok. Second of all, the first 3 or 4 videos were from me in Ambon, Maluku, East Indonesia, where during COVID, when I went there was literally no other foreigner. So then suddenly seeing videos of this foreigner in Ambon, I think therefore got many views in the first videos, which also made me motivated to keep pushing, right?
Yeah.
Like now the last 2 weeks I didn't post because I'm a bit stressed about moving and everything. And now suddenly my focus is on YouTube. Nothing happens. So you need to be consistent, right?
Yeah.
But which point did I want to make? Oh yeah, so many people come here and they think like, oh, I'm gonna be an influencer, content creation. And I think, yes, on one hand, Bali is a perfect environment because it looks so nice.
It's aesthetics.
Aesthetics, Still so many, even if you're here, you think everyone is here, but it's not. Still so many people dream about Bali.
Yeah.
You have, in this case of a podcast or other things, you have great, amazing, affordable facilities. But too many people start with the idea that outsiders will think it's interesting what they post. If you're this might be straightforward. I mean, just direct. If you're a nobody, no one cares about your daily vlog. Because there's thousands of day in my life in Bali.
That's true.
Hidden waterfall, hidden gem. It's not hidden because there's people queuing up.
Yeah.
So you need to know what is the angle you give, what is the hook, what is your niche.
Yeah.
So my first video on YouTube is, in my opinion, a bit boring, but it did really well because I know, like, I vlogged the whole way from going with the ferry from Lombok to Bali. It's something that people will search for. How much does it cost? How to take the thing? Blah blah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And that one, because of that, I had after one video 900 new subscribers. Second video did not so well, and I already know why, because I made the same mistake that I say other people make. Like, this was the best view and my favorite view in Lombok. But that's not people are looking for favorite view. Not if you're a nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are famous or you have built up a name, yes, people want to know, like, which salad do you eat?
Yeah.
But I mean, going to Kind Cafe, sitting in front of a pink wall, drink your coffee somewhere and go for a coconut on the beach. Yeah, your friends and family want to see it. But this is not going to be picked up by the algorithm to show you outside of Bali.
Yeah. I'm agree with
That's
that.
a good view. Yeah, I mean, you probably have the technique of how to do and unique way of thinking to how to put out the content, right content out there.
Well, let's be honest, it's also easier to give others advice than to implement it with yourself.
Yeah.
I love to give advice, you know. If you tell me or have a question,
Yeah.
like, oh, do this and this, and then I'm like, what am I
Yeah.
going to make a video about this time?
Yeah,
To be honest, I am very, it's funny because I'm always insecure and perfectionist. I'm always like, oh, can we do better? But I'm pretty sure probably things will blow up when I move to Papua.
hopefully.
Because everyone is only
yeah.
on the boat there.
Yeah.
But I speak pretty good Indonesian. I actually have, some people say, an Eastern accent when I speak Indonesian.
Yeah.
You know, these kind of things. And then everyone is just on their boat and I'm gonna be there. This is actually how life is in
Yeah.
Raja Ampat. This is what you should know. Like,
Yeah.
everyone's making Bali travel guides
Yeah,
here. I
it's
never
kinda
made
boring,
one
yeah.
because, but who knows, you know?
Bali travel guide. There's so
Yeah.
many people here.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Which
how much
makes
it
sense.
costs to like live in Papua.
These kind of things.
something like that.
What
Yeah.
are the biggest difference? So
Yeah.
my coming videos, I think gonna be about what I'm gonna miss from Bali because
Yeah.
it's not all negative, not at all. Like, don't think I'm a negative Nancy or
Yeah.
a great. But I think like there's other areas or periods or places where I flourished more. Let's say it
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I
there's
mean,
so many things we're gonna miss. Like,
Of course.
go Jack.
for sure. I mean, you can
Warm-
walk safely,
warm water,
probably.
you
Yeah.
know? I don't know if my toilet will flush or not, or you know, these kind of things.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
I'm now like my mind is making like I'm even overthinking more because I'm like, how much skincare I'm gonna take with me? Because
Yeah.
sending something from a Shopee from Jakarta to Papua, I don't
It's
know.
so expensive.
I don't want to know what the
Yeah.
cost gonna be, you know. And do
Yeah.
I need to take the boat for 2 hours to blow, you know?
Yeah.
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 So I don't know, like how you said you're stressed about moving. So you're a traveler since the
Yeah.
18 years old. Like this is the first time you feel like you're moving one home to another, or
No, like I moved to Italy for 2.5 years, so
Yeah.
that became my new home. America was also my home for a year.
Yeah.
I think now it's just that this is so unknown for me. Before, if I
Yeah.
moved, it was like Western things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't need, like now I'm worrying about, like things like can I bring skincare or
Yeah.
not? Or I'm a light sleeper. Like I'm stressed about how am I gonna survive without AC and in just a room only. Like I have been in a villa now for 1.5 years. These kind of things. Like okay, lease thing as well. We have a dog here, cannot join. It's break my heart. I've been crying so much already. These
Aw.
kind of things, you know.
yeah.
It's giving. I
So
think
you can't take the dog.
no, it's illegal.
What?
There's ways.
It's
I mean,
it's Indonesia, no?
yeah, but Bali, there's so big rabies spread, so
Okay.
you cannot take them out or in of Bali. But
Okay.
in Indonesia, anything is possible with money. So
Yeah.
there are companies who smuggle them with the ferry to Jakarta.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, you can also not take them into Papua. And AirAsia doesn't take them in cargo at all.
That's sad too. That's why they say Bali dogs. I want to do an episode on the Bali dogs because that would be interesting to
Yeah, I've
know.
volunteered before, so
Yeah.
if you need any contacts, I can give you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Bali Pass or something. There's an Instagram.
Or Hope for Bali Dogs,
Yeah.
Bawa,
Yeah,
Little
Bawa.
Steps Matter, so many,
Yeah.
You
Because I would
there
like
should
to
be more
know that
awareness.
side of life because
Yeah.
I don't have I don't
Yeah.
have a dog. I like dogs,
I have dog.
but it's too much of a responsibility to get one. I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah. it
because
is.
you can't live everywhere here in Bali with a dog.
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, dogs bark in the night and you disturb all the other people if you're living in a guest house.
Yeah.
So there is so much and you had to be there like a child.
And just life
Yes.
here is different.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe not for you, but at
She has
least
a
for,
dog.
but
I
also
have-
for foreigners, like things are so fast. Like I did not expect this one. I didn't adopt a dog 1 year ago to leave her behind now or find
Yeah.
a solution for her. I thought, okay, one day she will do that dangerous but hopefully worth it route smuggling to. Sorry, don't immigration.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, but it's what so many rescues do. Rescues do, right? Take them to Jakarta. They stay in quarantine 2 days,
Yeah.
and then they can fly whatever they want.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just Bali.
Yeah.
Even taking them to Lombok is already you have to smuggle them as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't adopt a dog 1 year ago because we always said, oh, my boyfriend's finishing up college. When he finished, then afterwards we'll see, or I'll take her to Holland, keep her with my parents, you know.
Yeah.
But this happens, like so many people are suddenly leaving or have an accident or go home or like decide to go to Lombok, or they say, oh no, I'm going to Malaysia, because life is really fast here. On one hand, life goes fast here.
Yeah,
2.5
really fast.
years
It
since
is.
I
Yeah,
arrived.
it's so quick in Bali.
Yeah.
Why do you think?
About what?
Why do you think life goes really fast in Bali?
Because there's so much going on. Like,
Yeah.
it's just quick. I don't know.
It only happens if you're happy, though, right?
Yeah.
But I think also life goes by fast here because of the so many things. Like sometimes life, for me at least, how I perceived it in Europe, is so much structured, right?
Yeah.
So many people have a 9 to 5. You work out in the evening, see your friends twice a week, you go out twice, that's it.
Yeah.
Days are the same. Here, in one day, I can go to the gym, see my friend, have lunch, work from home, and in the evening go to a party. And all these 5 different things happen in one day, and tomorrow it can happen again.
Yeah. Because
So
you
I-
have fun, I guess.
Also, yeah. Yeah, like you can be in like work home and then be in a cafe that has a
Yeah.
certain environment that makes you feel like you're in a different country or different area. And then
True.
I think because there's so many memories made,
What makes you home?
for me,
Yeah.
oh, that's a good question. It's for me not connected to a physical place.
Yeah.
I think it's having people I trust around me.
I 100%.
Yeah.
For me, the same. For me, people.
Yeah.
It's not the place. If I'm around with the bad people, you can be anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
You should be happy.
Yeah.
What about you? What makes you home?
Same like you.
Now you want to steal my answer, huh?
I don't know.
I'll answer actually.
I don't know. Just things that make me home is I have like activity like that I love. Maybe just like get up in the morning, running, take my dog to the beach, and gym.
Structure.
Yeah, structure things.
Yeah, true. If I don't
Yeah.
have structure, then it kind of feels like a travel
Yeah.
or a visit or whatever, temporary.
Yeah.
What I also really like about here, what makes me feel home is, for example, if I go to a place more often, can be a cafe. I don't go to co-working, but let's say cafe, restaurant, or gym, and people recognize you. Say, hey, Nien, or hey,
Exactly.
Nienke.
Yeah.
Then it makes me feel home.
Yeah.
Like,
That
you
local.
you understand I'm not
Yeah.
a tourist that is gone in 3 days. Like you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it feels like they value you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she knows. We hang out. I mean, I don't know how many times I mentioned this local coffee on
Yeah.
in this podcast. Yeah, we have a place where I go sit there every day. And
Yeah.
people like, hey, TJ. Like,
Yeah.
Like in the shortcut Perenan, they have like a little coffee chart.
Yeah.
Coffee like little with a little card
Yeah.
things. And then weekends, the good things about that is just because we can drinking coffee and then see people.
Come by.
Yeah,
People
come
watching,
around and
yeah.
we
Love
watch
it.
people.
I miss the proper terraces here. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite things to
Yeah.
do.
It's
Seeing
like
people.
I like the some spots. Like I like Revolver, but I don't hang out there because it's not my kind of people. I hang out at local cafe. It's there like my kind of people. Like I'm like more chill, down to earth, and like
Not really serious.
fancy,
They
you
talk
know.
shit or whatever.
not fancy, you know.
Not fancy.
I can hang out in a Revolver. So I mean, I Revolver spot is really good because people
Yeah.
come out from shortcut and you see so many things.
Yeah,
I love people. I love people watching.
me too.
I observe things.
Me too.
It gives me so much happiness, you know.
Yeah, but for me, my
Yeah.
problem is, so I'm a bit sensitive to sound.
Okay.
So many places would be amazing, but I just can't handle all those
That loud bags and
loud
stuff. Yeah.
bikes.
Oh,
Like,
that's yeah.
I have a theory.
Okay.
Men with loud bikes do it to compensate something. Do you
Yeah.
agree?
I don't know. Okay. Okay. As from my perspective, I lived in US for
Yeah.
10 years. I had a Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
Okay. That is normal there.
Yeah.
That's normal, yeah.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
I didn't compensate for anything, you know, just putting it out there.
A lot of bike. They just wanna. I think if they just wanna
You know,
be like show off. Or
And
something, yeah.
since I had that, I came to Bali. I felt like, okay, I need to have something which is like a proper bike.
Yeah.
So I had it for a month.
Yeah.
Okay. the thing with me is I realized it's a bad thing to drive that thing here.
Yeah.
And now I drive ADV, which doesn't make any sound,
You
But-
drive Scoopy.
Scoopy game.
Yes, used to drive Scoopy.
I haven't started
Scoopy.
Scoopy.
Yeah, it feels like a bicycle in my hands. But the reason I did is because I felt like, okay, I need to have something similar to my bike I have in US.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, and then I realized, okay, this is too loud for these
Yeah.
roads.
Yeah.
And
Also,
what is the
especially
point of
Yeah,
it?
and the small distances,
Yeah, and what is the point of it? So I got rid of it as soon as I can. So now I drive normal bike, a normal scooter. But yeah, it's my justification of why I did it. But some people, I think they want to get attention
Yeah. I'm
for
agree.
sure. So
Show off.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So annoying. But I literally choose some of my friends who know, like, we choose cafes based on like because it's also interesting that so many cafes here have such loud music.
Yeah.
I really hate. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really hate.
Cafe.
I think Bali has normally. I don't want to cut you off. Sorry.
Yeah,
Bali. Every time I go out, I mean, what is the point of too loud music? I've been to Thailand, Bangkok. That you get a heart attack. You get a heart attack on the Koh San Road. Here it's the same. Like, I'm in a restaurant. Okay, I like to have simple music going in the background, and I like to talk to my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not be like I'm here to party. I don't care about talking to you guys.
Especially at 11 in the morning. Me and my friend, we came at the point that nowadays everything is really too loud. We just ask them very nice and politely with a smile, could you maybe turn it a little bit?
Yeah.
And they will do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And sometimes other people get pissed off when they hear. Like, for sure.
I'll leave again after 1 hour. I'll be overwhelmed anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so we reached the point. We're gonna start a new segment.
Exciting.
This is gonna be a new segment from here on out. This is gonna be for the first episode. The segment is 10 things to guess. It could be anything. For this episode, to keep it simple, and since it's a first time doing this, I hope it's not boring for you guys. If it is, tell me. This is 10 things to guess. So either one of will be guessing.
Yeah.
Bahasa Indonesia words, simple basic 10 words, what it means in English, or you can say it in English and what it means in Bahasa Indonesia. I hope this is helpful for the foreigners who is coming to Bali. Can learn a simple basic Bahasa Indonesia to talk to people.
Yeah.
So I want to go first.
Let's do it.
I want to go first. Which is a better word to choose? I would say terima kasih. What is terima kasih means?
Thank you.
Thank you. So if you want to say thank you to anyone, use terima kasih in Indonesia to people.
And now, what is it in Balinese?
Balinese.
Exactly.
Suksama.
Oh, that's good.
Matur suksama. It's very interesting because not a lot of people use it still in Bali. I go out every time I get a smile. I say suksama, they smile out
They
of nowhere.
really appreciated you, because especially this is Bali, and they know that you can speak really polite words and just suksama. It's just really good. Yeah.
Because I've been to it's like no more thank you. It's all suksama.
Yeah.
I went to Thailand, I went to through Malaysia. Every time people do something, I say suksama. I'm like, you idiot.
You in Thailand.
You idiot. You're not in Bali. And Malaysians use terima kasih. Even Malaysia and Singapore
Terima kasih.
uses terima kasih. If you want to say terima kasih, thank you. It's the same in Malaysia and Singapore too. So yeah, suksama is thank you for in Balinese.
Okay.
What's your word?
Kamu di mana?
Kamu di mana? I mean, where are you from? Kamu, you.
Kamu, you?
Di mana means from.
No.
To.
No.
You're so close.
You're so close, Gwen. Kamu was right.
Di mana, kamu. Di mana is a place, no? Where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Yeah.
So it's you where?
Where are you? Okay, kamu di mana? Where are you? I asked you words, not sentences. This is
Okay, words. Sorry.
but still I got it,
Yeah, you got it. Okay,
Yeah.
so one word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sakit.
Sick.
Sick.
Oh, that's
Okay,
good.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know one that might be. It's 2 words though.
Okay.
Useful probably for foreigners.
Okay.
Tidak pedas.
No spicy. No spicy.
Not spicy.
If you want to ask people in the restaurant,
Not spicy.
not spicy, you say tidak padas. It's like padas means spicy, tidak means no or not. Okay.
Very useful.
Yeah, very useful. Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah, useful words, not something where you.
Okay. Mandi.
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 It's Balinese or Bahasa Indonesia?
Bahasa Indonesia.
Bahasa Indonesia.
Yeah. Mandi.
Okay,
Come on.
do you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shower.
Yeah.
Shower.
Yeah.
That's not basic. that's like, okay, you're settled here for a year.
Oh, okay,
then you
so
should know.
okay.
Okay, Mandi means shower. I mean, if you
Shower.
want to ask where I take shower, where is the bathroom? It's like Mandi,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
People also like to ask you, did you already shower?
Did you
Yeah,
already shower?
Yeah.
Okay.
They ask
Really?
you. Yeah.
Where?
Sudah mandi or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
They ask you.
How do you say that? Sudang Mandi?
Sudah mandi.
Oh, Sudah
Sudah?
means already.
Yeah, yeah.
Sudah means already.
Sudah mandi. Like
Sudah
that,
Mandi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
People ask-
showered?
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the store, but I mean friends or whatever. They ask
Yeah,
you. like,
Okay.
"Sudah mandi?"
Yeah.
Okay. Instead of this segment is now changed it to things to guess rather 10 things to guess. I mean, of course, you people ask you how if you want to ask people how are you
Yeah.
is
Apa kabar?
apa kabar?
Apa kabar?
It's Bahasa Indonesia. I'm not sure about Balinese. She should be able to say it in Balinese. She wants
No,
to.
no, I don't know either. I was just
Okay, so in Balinese, this is really like polite words.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's like how are you, right?
Yeah. Punapi,
Punapi,
gatra,
Gatra.
gatter.
Gatra.
gutter.
It's really hard, right? So
Yeah,
pu-
I heard guitar.
gatra.
Gatra.
Gatra. So punapi gatra.
Punapi gutter.
Yeah, just something like that. It's easier for you. Punapi gatra is really like it's a how are you?
Punapi
Yeah.
gutter. How are you? To answer that,
Is becik becik.
bagus.
Yeah.
No bike.
No.
Baik, yeah.
Oh, baik for like
Yeah, baik.
Indonesia. Yeah,
Yeah.
baik.
If you let's say imagine we're in a conversation, I asked her how are you, apa kabar, and she answers
Bike.
baik.
Baik.
And
Kamu?
kamu means baik juga. Juga means
Too.
also.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, any other basic words?
Yeah, something that's useful. Permisi.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yes. Excuse me.
Permisi.
Permisi means excuse me. Oh, I
Yeah,
know
that's
more
good.
than I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
I know more than I think. When you say I know a little, sedikit,
Sedikit.
sedikit in Bahasa Indonesia. I'm not sure in Balinese.
Okay, so
She
in
doesn't
Bali-
know.
No, I'm
come on.
trying because like we have a kind of slang too, and then a polite word too. It's kind of like
Okay.
yeah, even in Indonesia they have a polite and they have
Okay.
a slang. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to like okay, so sedikit in Balinese is bede,
Yeah.
bede.
Bade.
Yeah,
Bede.
Okay.
it's
I
hard.
wanna
Balinese is really hard. Yeah,
People ask me on TikTok like,
Yeah.
"Do you speak
Balinese,
Balinese?"
yeah.
Bahasa Sunda. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm learning, but like the formal Indonesian
Yeah.
and Bahasa Ambon, and that's it for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough too.
Yeah. So I want to end this episode using Bahasa Indonesia.
Yeah.
Sampai jumpa minggu depan.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
See you next week.
See you next week.
See you next week.
See you next week.
And also, don't forget to say terima kasih untuk support semua. Sampai jumpa lagi.
Oh, that's cute.
I mean, please, you
Yeah,
tell to the
yeah,
camera.
yeah.
That's like
Do
more
it,
like
do
a
it.
sentence.
Thank you for the support for all you guys.
Terima kasih. Sampai jumpa minggu depan. See you next week. And thank you for the support. Is it
Terima kasih untuk support.
terima kasih untuk for supporting,
Yeah.
untuk support. Please like tolong
yeah.
subscribe,
Subscribe.
Don't
like,
comment,
and
share.
Comment.
do whatever you want. And tell me to go out of Canggu also.
Renan.
Baranan. She likes Baranan best.
It's nice.
Love Renan. It's so pissed.
Yeah, terima kasih for being here.
Sama-sama.
Suksama for being here. And thank you for taking your time and being here. And like, I mean, I don't know if I asked it is like a typical podcast or not. I'm like, I
good
hope you
luck
had
for
fun.
Raja Ampat.
Yeah, good luck for Raja Ampat.
Thank you.
Hopefully I'll see you there.
Hopefully I will hit you up when I go there.
I think I'm gonna miss the community here.
Yeah.
Like, meeting so many nice, inspiring
sure,
people.
yeah.
So everyone's gonna come by probably 2 days and then they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone who will come by, I'm happy to show around.
Of course.
And thank you for co-hosting with me. And see you
My
guys next
pleasure.
week. I mean, if you have anything to tell to the camera and you, please go ahead.
Stay healthy and safe.
Stay healthy for sure.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
punch girls.
Take care of yourself.
She read my mind. I just wanted to say, no fighting. First of all, if you want to fight, go in a ring, huh?
Yeah.
Like UFC. No physical activities outside, and please don't fight. Don't punch girls. As a man, do not do it, please.
That's horrible.
Please, thank you.